Hi, I'm Dr. John Kellum. I'm a professor of critical care medicine and the inaugural recipient of the UPMC chair in critical care nephrology. And I am the inaugural recipient of the endowed, I can't get all those words in there. Let me start from the top.
Yeah, yes. 3, 2.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Kellum. I'm a professor of critical care medicine at the University of Pittsburgh, and I am the inaugural endowed chair of critical care nephrology at UPMC and University of Pittsburgh. I am creating a center of critical care nephrology which will bridge a number of interests in both research and clinical care at the University of Pittsburgh, focused on critically ill patients with acute kidney injury and related conditions. Each year in the United States alone, more than 1 million patients will succumb to a disease that we have very little understanding of how to prevent or treat. This center will harness the interests and capability of a variety of different groups here at the medical center to focus on this rather intractable problem that affects millions of patients. We'll clean that up, but we'll play with that. What do you think? Content-wise?
Great. Christy, would you mind turning off the air conditioner?
Yeah, sure. Now I'm really going to sweat.
We'll make it short. Yeah, this is a 1 minute thing, John.
Yeah, so you're doing great because that was.
Can't seem to get this thing to turn off.
It's off.
There it is. No, it's off. All right, so content-wise,
Lost your mic.
Christy, content-wise, that
Content
was okay?
Good. Sorry.
They will recognize it's me without coffee in the shot.
Well, just that it's red.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Just fix the wire.
Yeah.
Here, I had it better before. Oh, here it is. How's that? Is that good?
That's great, yes.
And posture's okay? This is not
Yeah,
too...
leaning forward,
yeah,
hands folded
okay.
is very good. It's comfortable.
Okay.
That was good. You got, the more you talked, the more comfortable you got, and the
Sure.
more expressive your
Sure.
face became. It was perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, everything looks good.
Do you like the shot a little off to the side like that?
Yeah. Mostly because it's really white and heavy over here. Okay.
I like the books.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You weren't talking about him, were you?
Aw.
Sorry.
White and heavy.
Okay. All right, you jokesters, you ready? 3, 2.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Kellum. I'm a professor of critical care medicine and the newly...
That's okay. Let's focus on, just get your name and your title. You're the inaugural recipient of the endowed chair.
Yeah.
At
That's what I'm
UPMC.
stumbling over, is the inaugural recipient
Yeah.
of the endowed chair in critical care nephrology. Yes. Okay.
And then just stop at UPMC and University of Pittsburgh. And take a
Oh,
nice
okay.
pause.
You want to really take this in bites. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's because then I'm going to switch angles. 'Cause
Okay.
the next thing that you say is just going to be probably mostly together because
Okay.
you seem to flow with it.
Got it.
So I'll switch camera angles. So nice long breath after that.
Okay.
Then launch in.
All right. 3, 2.
I'm Dr. John Kellum. I'm a professor of critical care medicine and the inaugural recipient of the UPMC endowed chair in critical care nephrology.
Fab.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little in there. Let me try it one more time.
And also, on something like that, we have a good take, and you take a breath, you may continue, too. So, I mean, right? Is that how you want to do it? Or you
Yeah,
wanna
it's
stop?
fine. We'll just take it in little bits
Yeah,
right
exactly.
now.
Okay.
So we'll preempt them. Do we need to say University of Pittsburgh or is it just UPMC?
Did I just say UPMC? Yeah, I guess so. UPMC endowed chair at the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. No, at the University of Pittsburgh and UPMC, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it's the UPMC endowed chair. That's the name of it.
Okay. So definitely put UPMC endowed chair, and then at the end pay them off again.
Yeah, okay,
At
fine.
this point, this is just the introduction
Yeah,
line.
I gotcha.
It's wordy. We'll just
Okay.
cut everyone off.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm just one other question. I'm trying to figure out how to begin. Hi or just I'm?
People don't hear the first word.
Yeah, okay.
So
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter
Okay.
if it's hi or I'm.
Ready, guys?
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2.
I'm Dr. John Kellum. I'm a professor of critical care medicine at the University of Pittsburgh and UPMC, and I'm the inaugural recipient of the UPMC Endowed Chair in Critical Care Nephrology at UPMC and the University of Pittsburgh.
Bob Proctor, please.
It's a drinking game. Every time he says UPMC, we'll take a shot.
He's spilling your all day.
I'm sorry, one more.
Is there a spike in your chair?
It was good though. Everything was carried well. I was just really
Okay, sorry about that.
Roll down now.
Yeah, right, exactly.
All right, guys.
Ready? Yeah.
3, 2.
I'm John Kellum. I'm a professor of critical care medicine at the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, and I'm the, I can't say that anymore. You're not allowed to say University of Pittsburgh Medical Center.
Ready? 3, 2.
I'm
3, 2.
I'm John Kellum. I'm a professor of critical care medicine and the inaugural recipient of the UPMC Endowed Chair in Critical Care Nephrology at the University of Pittsburgh and UPMC. I'm creating a new Center for Critical Care Nephrology that will bridge a number of different disciplines here at the Medical Center to address a problem that affects millions of patients in the United States and around the world. Acute kidney injury and related conditions kills thousands of patients right here in Pittsburgh every year, and our goal is to address this problem with new research and clinical care. I'll fill in the rest of it later.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
that was very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's good. We can't use the word kills. Maybe die from.
Okay. Okay.
Kills is just too harsh when people
Yeah.
hear it.
Yeah. We'll edit that out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
So
But that was really good starting.
Okay.
Yeah, how
I
you
was
explain.
expecting you to change the angle, so but okay. Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, I will change the
And
angle
we
of
will. We'll
editing.
get it.
So
Okay.
they're,
Right, so
they're
you're always
doing
looking,
two.
no matter what, you're always going to look at
Okay.
this camera. It's going to be like one of those things where you're looking off the
Okay.
camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the interviewer
So
angle.
where do you want him
Oh,
to
I
start
see,
from
okay.
For the next bit? At the beginning of the second section?
I'm creating.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'll start with that.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
3, 2.
I'm creating a center for critical care nephrology, the first in the world, that will bridge a number of different disciplines focused on critical care and nephrologic problems such as acute kidney injury that affects millions of patients around the world, leading to long-term disability and death. This center will address this problem in a number of different ways, including new research and prevention and management of these disorders, and will harness the collective talent of a number of different researchers and groups in the University of Pittsburgh and UPMC.
That was great.
That was really good.
Very good.
That was perfect lead up for the team. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, the collective
Okay.
talents. I like that.
Where do you want to go next? Is that it?
Let's do another take on what the center will do again. So start with I'm creating and just go. So you seem to be really great at not being scripted, that you can just kind of bring words
Yeah,
out.
I'm full of bullshit, that's why.
But that's really good because some people can't do it, they have to read.
Yeah.
So let's just do another take.
Okay.
I'm all for that, yeah.
Let's
Yep.
just do another
Okay.
take.
Ready?
I'm creating.
Okay.
3, 2.
I'm creating a new center for critical care nephrology, the first in the world, that will address a number of problems that involve the kidney and acute kidney injury and related disorders that affect critically ill patients, resulting in death and disability in millions of patients around the world. This new center will harness the collective talent of researchers around the Pittsburgh area and worldwide to address these problems by affecting change in the way in which we care for patients with new research and innovation, and deliver therapies that have been specifically designed to reduce the burden on blah, blah, blah.
That's okay. You took a breath, so
Yeah.
the first
Yeah,
part was
that's okay.
really, really
Yeah,
good.
okay.
So that's no problem.
Diminishing returns. Trying to fit it all in is the problem. One more shot at it?
Yeah, and if you want to break it up, you can. So I think we have a couple that are good. I'm creating.
Yeah,
So if
yeah. I
you
imagine
want
you'll
to see
edit it
Right,
together.
so
But
if you feel like you've had a really good take, like seriously take a breath, give it like a second, and then begin the next part if you want to
Yeah.
make sure you can save that.
yeah,
part.
so I think we got the first part okay, and
Yeah, I
maybe what
agree.
I can do is maybe begin at what the center will do.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready, guys?
Mm-hmm.
3,
Rolling.
2.
By addressing, that's not a good way to start. Let me think about how to. I guess I'll just say the center will.
Yes.
Something. Yeah. Okay.
3, 2.
The center will address these problems by harnessing the collective talent of a number of different groups around the University of Pittsburgh and around the world to improve the recognition and early management and treatment for patients with acute kidney injury and related disorders. We expect that this new research and innovation and innovative care practice will dramatically affect the lives of.
We expect.
We expect that these new treatments and innovative technology from diagnosis to management will dramatically affect the lives of millions of patients around the world with a disease that we really have very little treatment to offer at this point other than dialysis and supportive care.
Can you do from we expect again? I'm just worried that there wasn't enough of a breath at the beginning of that,
Okay.
but the whole structure was good.
Sure.
Okay, hang on. Just get my brain ready. Check
Just
your phone. Go ahead.
Let me just do one thing here. This is right when the best take and it goes off, right?
That's how it always goes.
You should be able to turn the sound down without logging in, but you can't. Okay. All right, I don't know how many times I've used the word harness, if it's already in there or not.
No,
but
it's okay. Just your coat just pulled out under the towel. Here, so bring it over so it matches. There you go.
Good? Okay.
All right. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1 second. I'm just gonna make sure I got my frame perfect. Okay. 3.
So we'll start at we expect.
Okay.
3, 2.
We expect to bring together a number of investigators from around the world and focused here at, let me try that again. We expect to bring together a number of investigators both locally and around the world to address a problem that affects millions of patients and results in long-term disability and reduced survival. We expect that this center will, by bringing forth new innovation and new treatments and new diagnostic techniques, will be able to dramatically impact the lives of our patients and help with a problem that has really been, to this point, rather insurmountable.
Good. Okay. 2 more things.
Okay.
The first one, since a lot of this that's going to follow is going to be about the team, and your team doing like short 10-second, 15-second cameos, I kind of want to interject you sort of in the back, if you can see the video chronologically, and just say how excited you are to work with your team here. You've got a good team, lots of talents. Sort of give your team like a boost, pay them off. Just,
Right.
It's with
Okay.
these collective talents we're able to do all these
Okay.
great things, however you want to word
Okay.
it.
Give me a second.
But sort of help keep the enthusiasm going that you're happy to work with all these folks
Okay.
too. The more personal touch.
Right.
Give me just a second.
Okay, sure.
Good. Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
3, 2.
I'm thrilled to be leading a group of some of the best, brightest minds in the some of the best and brightest minds. I'm.
And it could be
3, 2.
one sentence
Yeah.
because
Okay.
this is literally just going to be like we're going to put Kellerman as a clip, just so everybody's like, oh
Okay.
wow, like they really are a
Okay.
team. So
Thrilled to be leading a group of the best and brightest minds in the best and brightest minds in the field. No, best and brightest minds in the field's not really right.
In this discipline? No?
Yeah, we could say that. Yeah.
3, 2.
And I'm thrilled to be leading a team of some of the best and brightest minds in our discipline and look forward to a wonderful future together.
Say that one more
Something
time.
like that?
please.
Yeah?
that was really good.
One more time.
Okay.
3, 2.
And I'm thrilled to be leading a team of some of the best and brightest minds in our discipline, and I look forward to wonderful things in the future.
That was good.
Good.
Your eyes crinkled and his head tilted. It was personable. I liked it.
What's that?
Your eyes crinkled and your head tilted. So
Was that good or bad?
That was really good. When it
Okay.
tilted. Really good.
Do we have to say when the center's opening?
No, we have to be ambiguous.
Is there
Because
anything
we're
else
using
we
it through-
want to get before we
Yes,
call
one
it?
more thing. So basically, why I don't even know if this is possible or if it's true. So why the center is possible here at the University of Pittsburgh?
I'm good.
Basically, we have to
Oh yeah,
say
that's good. Yeah,
why Pitt or CCM.
yeah, yeah.
Again, the point of this is to say we're awesome. And this is
Yeah,
why this
yeah.
is
Let's think about how.
here.
Let's think about how to. That's really good. Let's think about how to do that. So, yeah, something like this is one of the few places in the world where a center like this would be possible. We have dedicated. Yeah, maybe play with that a little bit in my mind a little bit. So this is, I mean, the thing that makes it possible is we have, sort of all of the constituent parts, but that sounds a little dry.
Well, what are those parts?
Yeah, so we have everything from zebrafish to transplants, I guess you would say, to human transplants, to xenotransplants, stem cell research. Yeah, so zebrafish, stem cell research, clinical excellence, transplants, yeah, things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can play with that.
All right, guys. Wait for this one.
Hold
Yeah.
you a second here.
Hold for focus. Ready?
Nope. Go.
This
Two.
This is one of the few places in the world where a center like this would be possible. We have all of the requisite expertise from zebrafish to stem cell research to clinical transplant and critical care. We have a number of the top, we'll make this better, a number of the top people, we've already used a lot of the terms earlier. We have some of the top investigators and clinicians in the world working on this problem, and it brings together a number of thought leaders from a variety of different areas. I'm trying to stitch all this together somehow. Okay, let me.
It brings together. I like the thought leaders is good, but I think we could probably get something better. Like it brings together something simpler. Like it just brings together minds or something like that.
Let's
what
start
do you
with
think,
the
Christy?
first section.
Yeah.
Let's just start with the first section. So you said this is one of the only places in the world where it's possible because you have zebrafish to whatever.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just let's
Okay.
make that block first.
Right.
Okay, you guys ready?
Okay. Yep.
3, 2.
This is one of the few places in the world that a center like this would be possible. We have everything from zebrafish to stem cell biology to transplants and critical care. We have a number of the best and brightest minds in the, I've already used that, a number of the, we have the first part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the second part is what we have to try to tie it, to stitch it together. We have,
You said
I'm just,
investigators.
yeah, I'm just trying to say something a little new that I haven't said already.
Well, if it so only think about what you've said from. This is the only place in the world where we could do this because
Right.
the rest of it,
Yeah.
this will not be beside it. So don't think of anything else you said previously. It's not going to
Okay.
lead up to it. This would always be tucked at the end or pushed into another spot. I just
I
don't
see,
have
I
to
see, right.
book you again to
Right.
do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay, I have something.
3, 2.
We have basic scientists and clinicians all working together in a collaborative and thoughtful way. And overall, I would say this is probably the most fertile ground in the universe for critical care nephrology, and I'm thrilled to be here at the helm of this new center.
That was outstanding.
That was perfect.
Okay.
That was it.
Good. Let's get out.
You good, guys?
I'm good. I have.
At the Center for Critical Care Nephrology, I will be the head administrator. I will be working on things such as marketing, organization. I'll be dealing with all of our HR, hiring. That doesn't sound very good. I'm going to start over, Jim.
Okay.
I will be the administrator for the center, for our new Center of Critical Care Medicine. I got to redo that, sorry.
Okay.
I will be the administrator for our new Center for Critical Care Oh, that's
That's
not even
okay.
that's not even what we're called.
At the Center
Um,
for Critical Care Nephrology.
I will be the administrator for our new Center for Critical Care Nephrology, and I will be working on things such as building relationships with our collaborators. We have a lot of existing collaborators within the University of Pittsburgh, which we are building grants with and planning lots of submissions. We will be building on new relationships for people who have expressed interest in our new center. And so we're very excited to get involved with these people here at the University of Pittsburgh that we've never worked with before. I'll also be working on things like marketing and branding for the new center. We're really excited to get our new pages up on the Center for Critical Care Nephrology website. I'm not feeling real good about this, Jim.
Okay, no, you're doing
Sorry.
fine. That's perfect. So come on in. Max, come on in. Nope.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. No, you're doing fine. We're going to be able to edit this, so that's why we're rolling
Okay.
the cameras. So,
Yeah.
okay, we're rolling.
Michelle's not doing so hot.
Yeah.
You look fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Should I just start over again?
I'll do a 3, 2, 1.
Okay,
Okay. Ready?
okay.
Just remember, look in the camera. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2.
I'll be the administrator for our new Center for Critical Care Nephrology, and the things that I'll be doing as administrator is building on existing relationships that we already have with collaborators across the University of Pittsburgh, as well as developing new relationships with collaborators that we've recently met who have great interest in getting involved with the Center for Critical Care Nephrology. We're very excited. We're building new pages for our website with the Department of Critical Care Medicine. We're excited to show all the new faces that will be involved with the center. We are working very hard at branding our new center and developing marketing tools. We feel like the first year of our center will be spent organizing and I'm sorry, I'm
You were on a roll there. That was good.
yeah.
Just start with again with,
Okay.
we feel like the first year of our center.
We feel like
Just
okay.
give yourself a 3,
Okay.
2.
We feel like the first year with our center we'll be spending a lot of time building these relationships, getting our organization together, budgeting for the first through five. Sorry.
Deep breath. It's all good.
Wait, can I'm sorry, just, can I ask you just for like 4 more minutes of not typing in really good? I really apologize. Michelle's giving us our best stuff, and I'm sorry. Okay, so
Okay.
we're really looking forward to the first year.
3, 2.
We're really looking forward to this first year in our center as we work on our marketing and branding, building our relationships, getting new people in, taking care of lots of HR. That was bad.
Michelle, can I give you a suggestion?
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck.
Maybe instead of like doing like the laundry list thing, like
Okay.
like I don't think they need to probably hear every item. Like maybe just bring up like your couple key ones. Jim,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm
No,
wrong.
that's fine.
But I would say
Yeah, maybe we're ready for another question.
Yeah.
Okay,
but,
let's try it. Okay.
Yeah. But maybe instead of listing, try and say, this is important because this. And
Okay.
Then this is important because that. So break it up a little. Instead of
Okay,
going,
okay.
Blah 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 blah, and follow it with like the explanation.
Okay.
Kind of like go along with each item.
Okay,
I don't know.
that sounds good.
Yeah, okay, so let's go on to the next question. Why are you excited to work with such a fantastic team? So what on this one,
Okay.
what you want to do is list the member of the team. I'm really excited to be working with a fantastic team, which includes.
Okay.
Okay, ready? 3, 2.
I'm really excited to be working with our fantastic team that we've built over the last decade. When I started here, I worked with Dr. John Kellum, it was the two of us building on our projects and collaborations. Since then, we've added several faculty members, research associates, and staff. Dr. Marugan has added a great deal to our repertoire, working with organ donor research.
That's okay. No, that's okay. We didn't have a sign up. It's okay. Dr. Marugan?
Okay.
Should we have her take it from the top, or?
It doesn't matter. Whatever you feel more comfortable with.
Okay. I guess I can start over.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm really excited to be working with our fantastic team in the center. We started about a decade ago where Dr. Kellum and I worked on a few projects together. We've added faculty to our group and many staff members. Dr. Marugan has broadened our repertoire with organ donor research. We have Dr. Hernando Gomez, who's come in and he's working on his K grant. We have Dr. Xiong Peng, who runs our animal lab with Dr. Xiaoyan Wen. We have many projects that we're working on with industry collaborators. We've added Jacob Volpe to our laboratory. He manages all the day-to-day. We've added Jacob Volpe to our animal laboratory. He manages all of the day-to-day duties. We have a fantastic project management group. Nicole Luco is one of our project managers working on our Hydanic database research projects. She's running the Progress AKI grant. We have recently promoted Allie Smith as project manager, who is assisting with our donor management research. Faye Cotton is our project assistant, who has been fantastic in moving a lot of our organizational structure forward for this new center. We have Dawn Robertson, who is assistant to Dr. Kellum, and she helps to coordinate all of our day-to-day goings-ons. I'm kind of stuck.
You've got a lot of them.
Yeah, I think you did good listening to the team there.
Okay. I
How
just
about
want to
if you
make
just
sure I
wrap that
didn't.
up with just like a statement, like it's great to be surrounded by such a great team of talented individuals.
Okay. It's okay.
Sorry, it was just
Okay.
you guys have space between two people talking. So ready? 3.
It's so great to be surrounded by all of these fantastic individuals who all bring so many skills and talents to the table.
Say that again.
Yeah, the ending wasn't so.
Yeah, how
Everything
should I
about the
end
ending's
that?
great.
That's good. That's
Okay.
good. So just look right into the camera
Okay.
as you finish. Okay.
Okay.
And then smile at the end.
Okay.
3, 2.
It's so fantastic to be working with this great group of talented individuals. They all have so many skills that they bring to the table, and we just look forward to what will happen in the coming years for our center. Yeah, that wasn't very good.
That was okay. You want to do it again, or it's up to you?
Yeah, let's do it
Don't
one more
say too
time.
much. You know, if you feel,
Okay.
If you feel like you said it, you said it.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Smile
like, if you just say,
and
I'm
look into the camera.
Okay.
It's such a great opportunity to be working with such a talented group of individuals. Boom.
Okay. It's such a great opportunity to be able to work with such a huge group of talented individuals. That wasn't
at
good.
the end there, just everything you said.
I got to
was
think of
perfect.
something else.
No. That's all you
Okay.
have to say. You said it perfectly. But at
Okay.
the end, just come up with like you're really happy you said that.
Okay.
Okay.
Take a deep breath.
Okay, can I just have 1 second?
Yeah, take a deep breath. It's good.
It's so great to be working with such a good group of talented individuals.
And imagine you're talking to someone.
Okay.
You're talking to a camera. You're talking to
Okay.
me. All right?
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2.
It's so great to have the opportunity to work with such a large group of talented individuals.
Good. One more time. Repeat that.
It's so great to have the opportunity to work with such a large group of talented individuals.
Nailed it. Okay.
That's it.
Any current projects you're working on? Or what's your first project or something like that?
Yeah.
Do you want to say something about that?
I don't know if that, I mean, we're working on several grant submissions, but I'm not really sure
I
what
don't
to
know.
say
It's not
about it.
rolling yet, right?
What's that?
It's like you've got the grants going, but none of the projects are actually rolling yet, right?
Right. I mean, we have existing projects that have wrapped up.
Why
so.
don't you leave it ambiguous then? Just say
Okay.
something like, it's great to get going on a new set, this set of upcoming
Okay.
projects. Okay. 1 second, please. Thanks. Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
You can just close the door. It's okay.
Yeah. It's okay. You can slam it if you want. We're good. Okay. Go.
We currently have a couple new projects that we're coordinating for new grant submissions. So I'm really excited that we have these new collaborators that we'll be getting together with and building the center and bringing in new funding so that that wasn't good.
You like to say too much, like Michelle.
Yeah.
I do, I'm a talker.
I'm just playing. A lot of times you say all this great stuff, and then you could.
I don't know how to end it.
You don't have to say end. You could just cut it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just say we're really excited about beginning
A couple
these
new.
projects.
Okay.
Done.
You're doing great.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Okay.
3, 2.
We currently have a couple new grant submissions we're working on, and we're really excited to get these projects off on their feet.
Okay, how about instead of off on their feet, just get rolling, okay?
Okay.
We're excited about
Okay.
getting these new projects rolling.
Okay. We have a
I'm sorry.
Okay.
There you go.
We have a few current projects that we're working on new grant submissions, and we're really excited to get these projects going with our new collaborators.
Bingo, that's good. Anything else you want to say?
She wants to get out from the top lights.
Yeah.
Did we touch on everything
yes,
there?
we got everything. Let's see. Just say one more thing about your partners, okay? Are you partnering with other institutions or whatever, or is that? Is this an international thing, a national thing?
The
or-
center.
Yeah.
It's pretty, well, it's internal right now, but we always have the possibility of working with,
Okay, don't say
you
anything
know,
about that.
yeah.
Okay, anything else you would like to say?
I feel like there's probably a million things I should be saying.
Just to help us out, say Center for Critical Care Nephrology twice.
Okay.
While you look at the camera, with a pause in between.
Okay. Center for Critical Care Nephrology. Center for Critical Care Nephrology.
Good. Anything else?
Let's kill it.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, how about just one more thing? Did you turn off yet?
No.
Okay. Why don't you just say something just really personal, like this has been a great opportunity to me, and I'm excited about it.
Oh, that's a good idea. And I'm excited about, what did you say? To get.
I mean, on the ground floor, something like that. I want to get going.
Yeah.
Really short.
Okay. This is really exciting for me to be starting this new center and getting it off the ground.
Great. I think we're done.
Okay.
Unless you want to say anything else. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, I'm Dr. Z. Yong Pan, assistant professor in the Center of Critical Care Nephrology, Department of Critical Care Medicine. When I was an anesthesiologist and intensivist in China, I heard the name of the Pittsburgh Department of Critical Care Medicine. I dreamed to become the member of this big family. 7 years ago, I came to the Pittsburgh. I'm honored to join Dr. Kellam's research group. This Center of Critical Care Nephrology is a multidisciplinary center which provides very good collaborative research environment. It's great for the researchers.
Perfect. We'll stop you there. So we're just going to do small sentences. That was wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
really,
really
really
nice.
good. It was a great story that you heard about all this and
Okay.
you dreamt to become a part of the team. So that's
Okay.
amazing. I love
Okay.
that. So we're just going to start with the introduction again.
Okay.
Because when we edit this, sometimes we do different angles.
Okay.
So we're just going to take your name and your title in
Okay.
case we need to edit that.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Ready?
So again,
Yep, just again with just your name and your title.
okay. I'm Ziyong Pan, the assistant professor in the Center of Critical Care Nephrology, Department of Critical Care Medicine.
Perfect. That was great.
Excellent. That was such a nice story. Could you just say that one more time about my dream of
Okay.
coming here? That was just so nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you could just say that one more time,
Okay.
that was beautiful.
Okay. So when I was an anesthesiologist and intensivist in China, I heard the great name of this department, critical care medicine in Pittsburgh. I dreamed to become the member of this big department. 7 years ago, I was very lucky to join this department, become the member of Dr. Kellam's research team. My research interest is the ischemic reperfusion-induced acute kidney injury and septic-induced acute kidney injury. I'm currently focused on the study of septic-induced acute kidney injury, including the pathophysiology, the new biomarkers in predicting acute kidney injury, and the treatment for the acute kidney injury, including the blood purification and other immunomodulation therapies. This center is a multidisciplinary center which provides very good collaborative research environment. It's one of the best centers for the researchers.
Excellent. I love it.
That was great.
Yeah. So let's just do a sentence where you say, I'm really excited to be working with this team, Dr.
Okay.
Kellam, and you can name a few other people. So just like one sentence. like
Okay,
that.
okay,
And the key word is team.
okay, okay. I'm very honored to become the one of team members in this center. I feel honored to work with Professor Kellam, the big name in the critical care nephrology in the world.
Good. Excellent. So we were just doing short segments. Did Michelle cover anything else about projects or?
Well, she said they hadn't begun anything yet,
Yeah.
but they were applying for grants.
Okay.
So I had her say something ambiguous, like we're anxious to get started on
Yeah.
these new projects.
Okay.
So
Okay, we'll do the same thing. Can
Okay.
you just say that you're anxious to get started on the projects within the center?
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, just say because there's not
Mm.
projects that are starting yet in the center, but you guys are looking forward to doing it.
Okay.
So because we don't have a project to talk about, just say I'm really excited to work on the upcoming projects.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay. I'm really excited in the upcoming projects. I'm really excited in the study for the upcoming projects in the critical care nephrology, especially for about the septic-induced acute kidney injury.
Excellent.
Yeah. I'm also looking forward to searching the research grant either from the industrial areas or from the NIH.
Very cool.
Mm.
Perfect. That's pretty much it. We just wanted short segments because we have the video's only 30 seconds.
Okay. Mm.
So we're cutting everybody into it. But
Okay.
your story was fantastic. That you heard about Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that
yeah.
you're finally here. I mean,
Yeah.
that's amazing. It's
Okay.
a great story to tell. And you look great.
Okay,
I love
thank
the
you.
red shirt. That was awesome. So, and that's it. That's all we needed of your time.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks for helping us out.
Thank you. Thank you for your
You're
time.
good.
Thank you for your time.
And then, you know, you can send us.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm honored. I'm honored.
Yeah, I'm a
I
big
feel honored.
star.
It's my place.
I'm a movie star now.
Hey, I'm big time in the U.S.
You thought I was working in research? I'm a movie star.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you
Oh,
so
thanks.
much. So nice to
Okay.
meet you.
You too. Okay.